we do any type of climbing on anything on the playgrounds, we need to have 3 points of contact, which means 3 body parts need to be touching the equipment at all times, which is either 2 hands and a foot, or 2 feet and a hand. And that goes for any type of climbing wall, climbing apparatus, ladders, any structures that go from a bottom level to a top level. It also goes for when we climb up, we also climb down and we do not jump.
All right, when you're on a slide, we want to make sure, the first thing we do is we check to make sure that there's no one at the bottom. We are only going to be sliding feet first. And when you're done with your slide, you need to make sure you get up and move out of the way for the next person.
Okay. These are the fun wheels, and on the fun wheels, they're one directional, and they're also one person at a time. So we start over here on the platform, we're gonna go around the fun wheels, and once we make it to the end, if you can make it back, then you can actually travel back, but if not, this is where we're gonna dismount. We always land feet first, and we wanna make sure that nobody's running underneath here while someone's going across the fun wheels. Now, our monkey bars are one directional too, which means we can only have one person on a section at a time. We don't want 2 people going at the same time, because then they could bump into each other and cause them to fall. We never hang upside down. We never climb up on top of the equipment, whether it's up here or up here. And I know a lot of people like to use these 3 bars here, and they like to do flips over them, but we don't do flips on them. We never hang upside down because it's not safe.
On the playground, there is a lot of mulch. Mulch is not to be thrown. Mulch is not to be kicked. You should not be burying anything in the mulch. The mulch is there so that if you were to fall, it would be a nice soft cushion. So we want to keep the mulch on the playground. There is no running through the mulch because that makes the mulch go out of the playground. If you see something that is not supposed to be on the mulch, don't just pick it up. We want to make sure we tell a teacher to make sure that it is safe enough for you to pick up. And then if it is something like a leaf or a rock, you can remove that. Otherwise, do not touch it. Ask your teacher before you do.